I'm Joshua. You know who I am. Now, reason why for this video, because part 3 of the video I'm going to post about UMass Athletics has been delayed because, Equal Opportunity is investigating this whole ordeal. And once again, it's pretty much unnecessary nonsense and stuff. But, all of a sudden, it's about safety now. Really? It's funny if it's about safety. Now, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but really, it's all about safety all of a sudden. And it's funny because they must have said that after part 1 and part 2 of the videos I posted and uploaded. Maybe they didn't like what I said. Who knows? Or maybe they're trying to cover up something, because it really doesn't take that long to get to the bottom of this whole ordeal. Just say what's the problem, and after that, find a solution, and the rest. But seriously, UMass Athletics, especially the new staff, instead of telling people not to take it personally, how about working on addressing the situation without making it worse? Like I said, how about working on the situation without making it worse? Address the issue without making it worse, because UMass Amherst in general has a reputation of that already, and it has that reputation for years. Now myself, I don't understand either. Like, really, a messy reputation for no reason because what? People don't understand me or something. I get it. People are different. I get it. But far as being involved, with student athletes and alums, have I become friends with them? Yes, I have. But I never asked for that. I never did. It all happened on its own. I'll say it again. Far as being friends with student athletes as well as alums, I never asked for that. It all happened on its own. Now, as far as interaction with their relatives on social media, I didn't ask for that either. It happened on its own. They followed me on Twitter. They friend requested me on Facebook. I never asked for that. They friend requested me. They followed me. I accepted the friend request, and I followed them back. So, really, I just want to set the record straight right now, so that way people understand that. And also, as far as these new athletic staff goes, I understand they came from different backgrounds, different cultures, with different policy at different universities. I know some of them are private. I get it. But they need to understand and realize that, UMass is a public school. Not just UMass Amherst, UMass Dartmouth, UMass Lowell, and also UMass Medical Center in Worcester. It's also a public hospital as well, as we know, where people have medical emergencies. They get sent to there. They get transported there. The rest. But yeah. But these these new staff, they need to understand that they're not just school employees, they're state employees, and people are gonna expect a lot more out of you, where if you're on the job and not on the job. Okay? And as far as taking pictures at the games and stuff, I take pictures to promote UMass sports, to help promote UMass sports. I'm not doing it for any money. I'm not trying to make money out of it, none of that stuff. It's called helping out and supporting them. Nothing wrong with doing that. And far as, far as this stuff going on, it's just gotta stop. There's no reason for all that. Even 2 years ago, it was all a bunch of nonsense. It was completely ludicrous. It came out of nowhere. The whole thing with UMass Women's Lacrosse, that player. I'm not even saying the name because everybody already knows the name and it's already out there. That was also nonsense. Some say it was BS. Some say it was ludicrous. That I agree. That was. And that came out of nowhere as well. But like I said, people hate and fear what they don't understand. I'm not saying it was about race. It's just people don't. People don't understand other people. And like I said in the last two videos, I traveled far as nation's capital with UMass Women's Lacrosse, making them the first UMass team to travel with. The second team was softball to Fordham and Bronx, New York. Now, game one on Friday night, that went to extra innings. And it was well worth the travel. I don't care how many innings it goes because I have all night. Plus, obviously, it's in the city that never sleeps, so I have all night. And also, the third team I traveled with was men's lacrosse down in Providence, Rhode Island. It was against Brown University that year when they were dominant and they ran a clag on Brown University. Well worth the travel. And obviously, I have a brother lives in Providence, so yeah, no biggie. And there was two other teams, and again, it was a doubleheader 2 years ago. It was men's basketball and women's basketball. First, it was women's basketball against GW down in the nation's capital again. It was a tough loss for them that game, and a tough season for them that year, but it was still well worth it. Plus, I was dressed as Captain America. And second, it was a part two of the doubleheader. UMass men's basketball against GW. That was a tight game. That was a close game. And once again, I was dressed as Captain America later that same day. And let me tell you, I got serious airtime on national television. Oh, yes. That's right, because obviously, they don't care. As long as I'm not doing anything stupid, they don't care because obviously, like UMass Amherst, you can't wear a mask or they'll label you as a criminal or a terrorist, whatever that is, if you wear a mask. I don't know. That's just the rules, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, pretty much that's what I did. I showed my passion to UMass sports and all that. And also, let's talk about this new coach. I'm not going to say the team's name, but really, like I said in the last two videos, I was being nice to you. That's all it was. I was saying, welcome to UMass Nation. That's it. How was your first 2 weeks back in New England to a New England native? I don't understand why you blocked it on Twitter, which I don't care because you already proved yourself anyways, because actions always speak louder than the words. And you was on Team USA, according to my sources, Team USA, and that's how you act. Look, honestly, if someone's being nice to you, be nice back. Especially if they're saying welcome to UMass Nation. Because I already said to one other coach, and the coach actually liked it on Twitter, so no negative response, none of that stuff. And also, yeah, another student assistant coach, or volunteer assistant coach, I'm not saying what team, but he was an athlete before. I say welcome back to UMass Nation, and that former student athlete liked the tweet on Twitter. Oh yes. Plus, he already knows me already from before, so yeah. Same thing. Learn to appreciate what you have. Honestly, learn to appreciate it. And now, like I said earlier in this video, if it's about safety all of a sudden, then there are better ways to handle it and address it without making it worse. That's it. There are ways to address it without making it worse. We get it, because obviously what happened at UCLA on June 1st, 2016, I get it. Honestly do, but like I said, there are ways to address, safety awareness, all that, without making it worse. That's all I want to say. But until then, if I have to wait till equal opportunity to confirm if it is about safety or something else. Because I know I didn't do anything wrong. I send good stuff on social media, all that. And yes, I criticize UMass Athletics because they were blocking people because they were hashtagging Fire Kellogg. I'm like, you can't blame fans, students, alums, and of course Massachusetts taxpayers for hashtagging that because the men's basketball coach, he gets paid like over $1 million a year. One of the highest paid state employees, which makes him. And of course, people are going to get angry like that. But there's a difference between angry fans and angry taxpayers. And I'd say and if you want my opinion, I think it's mostly angry taxpayers. Pretty much it is. And also, these new athletic staff, yeah, some of them are young and stuff. But you don't want them too young. You don't. And like I said, they don't know me as well as the previous staff did. And if they still don't get it, then hey, that's their problem. Some of these people who support me, they say if they don't get it, that's because they're too blind to see it or get it. One of my crazy supporters says they're too R-word to see it. And I told that person, I appreciate your support, but don't use the R-word. I'll say it again. I told that crazy supporter of mine that I appreciate the support, but please don't use the R-word. Look, I can't control what my supporters think or say, obviously. It doesn't reflect on me. Everybody has their own opinions. And, we all have a right to be heard. And we all have a right to, express how we feel. And obviously, this video cannot be held against me because I'm protected by the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So, yes. But until then, this is, it may sound like part 3, but it's not. This is delayed right now. I'm just letting you know why, part 3 is delayed. But I'm just saying it to get the record straight. Hopefully everyone understands that. Some of you may get it. Some of you may not get it. But anyways, until then, thank you for the support. Everyone who does support me, thank you again. Thank you for watching this video. This is Joshua Brown.